Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini May 3, 2022. This is a good day to be creative with your personal life. You might want to break out of your usual routine. If you are in a relationship, you could be getting into some boring habits. You might want to stir things up a little today. Don't be afraid to experiment. Go to a different place for dinner. Or attend a musical concert. You'll feel good if you expose yourself to some stimulating sights and sounds. You might enjoy attending a comedy show. You'll be attracted to humorous people and clever entertainment. Maybe you will go to the theater and watch one of Shakespeare's comedies being performed. This classical amusement could be very inspiring to you. Or you might simply spend some time sharing funny stories with friends who share your sense of humor. Indulge your need for some light-hearted fun. It could feel better than therapy. You are a natural mediator, and today your skills could be much in demand. At work, your coworkers threaten to quit in a fit of temper and rage. Do your best to calm everyone down and figure out a workable solution. Once the smoke clears, you will discover that the situation is not quite as dire as it appears to be. At home you are able to perform similar miracles with your children. Battles over toys and remote controls will be soon diffused if you get involved to calm everyone down. You have an urge to hop on a plane and leave the country. It seems that is the only way to free yourself from the mountain of professional and social obligations that are piling up. How can you ever hope to attend all of them, or even half? Have you considered that you may not need to? Send someone else in your stead, perhaps, or simply respond that you cannot make it. You would not be the first to say no. You are entitled to some downtime. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. You're the biggest flirt in the world right now, and the people nearby are lucky to be there. You may not mean a thing or you may want to get someone's attention, but things should be a lot more interesting. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. You have always had a knack for all things financial, but today your ability is especially enhanced. You have discovered all the free investing information available over the internet, and you absorb it like a sponge. Your natural fiscal sense enables you to separate the nonsense from the sound investment advice. Your portfolio, and your mood, immediately benefits. Finishing up one project before moving on to something new will be especially important for you today. The essence of this day's vibration can motivate you to do just this. You may have difficulty seeing things through, and you may look around to find several unfinished projects. Use this essence to clear things up so that you can move forward to new and exciting endeavors. Take time to clean up the clutter in your life. This is one of the most effective ways to progress. Physically you could be feeling wonderful, and you are probably also looking great. Expect to draw some admiring glances from people. The only downside to this is that you feel stronger than you might actually be. If you try to get too much done today, you might tire yourself out and feel exhausted tomorrow. Remember to eat right, get enough rest, and pace yourself. You'll still accomplish everything you need. 2 days after Mercury's return to Gemini, the Moon returns to provide more insight and also the right balance. Mercury is not just a smart and intellectually savvy planet, he is your ruling. Don't get too frazzled. You'll manage to take care of everything. A large number of phone calls from friends or relatives probably won't help. Best advice: keep the conversations short, and don't commit to doing any favors. This should be a busy but enjoyable day. The Moon's final hours in Taurus are an important point in any Moon returns for its monthly visit. This is always something that will make you more emotionally engaged, but this time, with Mercury here there is a better chance to give your emotional responses a voice. This is something that both you and your relationships will benefit from. Our eyes in the sky. We could all be a little more interested in things that we wouldn't normally focus our energy on. The strange and unusual could fascinate you to the point that you forget some of your responsibilities. However, the moon moving into Taurus can help you think less emotionally and more logically as well, so you won't get thrown off track for too long. Sticking to a schedule could be a struggle today, though. When the moon trines Mars later in the morning, you could feel more assertive. A need to take the lead could give you the courage to ask that person out, tell someone clearly what your expectations are, or come clean about something you've been holding back. Advocating for yourself now won't come off as bossy or rude, so speak up. It's now or never. This afternoon, the moon squares Uranus, bringing with it a sense of impatience with pretty much everything that isn't moving at warp speed. Constraints could be annoying at this time, and anyone who tries to pin you down could seem excessively controlling to you. This unsettling energy doesn't lend itself to downtime, so the best thing to do is find the most exciting thing you can to keep you occupied. It will be too frustrating to try to focus on the mundane. Try not to make any huge decisions when the moon conjoins Saturn tonight. This aspect can lead us to act emotionally immature, to say the least. Guilt is one emotion linked to this transit, but it could also present as frustration or even rage. Keep a cool head and try to meditate on any issues. This is the time to really let your freak flag fly, because you really don't care too much what other people think of you today. Even for the shyer, more introverted signs, this is an excellent chance to truly be yourself without feeling self-conscious. You don't mind flying solo on your oddball missions, but it helps if you have a BFF who's willing and eager to be your partner in crime. Investors are looking for unique things to get excited about and put their money behind now, so why not one of your ideas? Networking on social media can be extremely profitable today. Hang on, because information will be going by you very quickly now. You'll want to hit the pause button so you can get a better look at what's happening, but this might not be an option. Make the best choices that you can with the little bit of info you're able to focus on. The way you instinctively behave and react to critical situations. Develop the skills you use when realizing your ambition. You can either choose to live your life, taking the most comfortable options, or decide to achieve something of value. Discover your best approach. How you can fine-tune the way your life develops over the coming years and throughout the rest of your life. See how your sensitivity and relating skills improve. Life destiny helps you make the most of your abilities. Find inspiration that will motivate and challenge you.